Hello everyone, it's Axelle and I'm so happy to finally see you all again. I've been MIA on this channel for quite a while now, and that's because I went away to London and Paris Fashion Week and I came back home with the worst flu ever. So basically the whole month of March has been a sick in bed kind of month for me because I was feeling like hell. If I sound a bit congested, it's because I am still recovering, although I feel way much more better than I used to in the beginning of the month. So this video is gonna be a bit longer than usual because I have a lot of favorites, just because I've been traveling a lot, and when I came back, just because I was sick and I was stressed, and with all the travel my skin was acting crazy. I had really dry skin to the point that I had flaky patches of skin. I had like puffy eyes, my skin felt really congested, it was really tired and stressed. So I really wanted to share with you the skincare bits that helped me recover and get a better skin, amongst some other favorites that I collected through the month. So the first product I'm going to talk about is quite a random one. This is the And Other Stories hand soap Moroccan tea. So And Other Stories is a new label by H&M, and I picked this hand soap when I was in London a while ago, just because I wanted to have a sense of their beauty range. And actually, turns out I love it. It smells like straight up Moroccan tea. It's sweet and refreshing. It is perfect for spring. It cleans your hands like nothing else, but it doesn't make them dry, which is super important, especially during spring, because we tend to forget to moisturize our hands, and it's really important. So that's my first favorite. Then moving on to the real skincare bits. I picked this up when I was in London. This is the Algenist. I'm sorry if I'm messing up the name. With hyaluronic acid. This is a gentle rejuvenating cleanser. I picked this up in Space NK because I needed a new cleanser because I finished mine. I love it. I really love it. It is really creamy and really nourishing. So when you apply it on your face, it feels wonderful. It melts into your skin, and you can use it on your eyes as well, which is something that I especially love if I came back late at night and I just want to take off my makeup and cleanse all in once. What I tend to do with that is use it with my Clarisonic every night before I go to bed. It was perfect when my skin was acting crazy. It wasn't drying, it wasn't too rich, it was the perfect cleanser. It is by far one of my favorite cleanser of all time because you can feel that it's really high quality, it melts into your skin, it is a beautiful texture, it doesn't have a funky smell, it doesn't leave your skin too dry or anything, and I just love it. Next up, I wanted to mention an old favorite of mine. This is the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. And this is such a lifesaver whenever I'm traveling or my skin acts a bit crazy. It works really well on dry patches if it's on your face or on your body. I like to use it on my feet, I like to use it on my lips. I use it for nearly everything. I always have a tube of it in my bag or on my desk, and whenever I feel like my skin is a bit dry, I just use that, and it really helps my skin to get smooth again. Another product that I've been using for a couple of months now, I believe I got it in January. This is from This Works, and it's the In Transit Skin Defense SPF 30 moisturizer. I really needed a daily SPF to wear when I'm out and about in the city. I didn't want to have like a proper sunscreen, but I knew that I wanted something on the more natural side because I am currently switching to more natural beauty product because I want to avoid as much nasties as I can. And I was really interested in the Kiehl's one, but turns out that it's packed with things that I don't really want to put on my skin. So I turned to This Works, which is a brand that I love. Everything I try from them is just fabulous. And this is no exception because this is a really nice light moisturizer with an SPF of 30, which is perfect for every day, especially in Belgium because it's not always as sunny as today. I can either use it on top of my moisturizer or by itself. I can put my makeup on afterwards. It is really liquidy, so it sinks into your skin like nothing else, and you know that you're taking good care of your skin because it's protected from the sun. And then the two final skincare bits that I want to mention are both face moisturizer, and I've been alternating between these two. The first one is the NYX Crème Fraîche de Beauté Enrichie. This is a beautiful moisturizer because although it is really rich, it's not greasy to the point that it just sits on your skin. It doesn't do that at all. That was actually the only moisturizer I took with me in Paris and London. I love it because it is a great moisturizer. It really keeps your skin nourished during the night, during the day. You can apply your makeup on top of it. And I also want to mention that I really like the packaging that it comes in, because I kind of hate moisturizer in jars because I don't think it is really hygienic. That being said, the other moisturizer I've been loving this month comes in a pot. And this is from Maria Galland, and this is a Precious Day cream. I've been loving this cream as well for the same reason that I love the NYX one. It is really rich. You can feel that it keeps your skin really nourished and moisturized. It makes your skin really smooth. And that's it. That's all that you need from a moisturizer. It doesn't do anything else, but it does the job perfectly. You can apply your makeup on top of it without any trouble. It doesn't smell. The smell is really neutral in the sense that you can't smell anything special about it. And it has an SPF of 15, which is always a plus. Next up, I have a new favorite hair dryer, and this is from Worthington. I don't have the specific name in my head right now, but I will put it in the description box below. But I've been on the market for a new hair dryer because mine was getting a bit old, and I discovered this one, and this is by far the best hair dryer that I've ever found. I hate blow drying my hair because I can't stand the sound of a blow dryer. I can't stand like staying in my bathroom for like 15 minutes trying to dry my hair. But this little guy, big guy, makes the job a lot more easier because it's not too noisy. It's actually less noisy than any other blow dryer I ever tried in the past. Usually when I dry my hair, I'm listening to my iPod on full volume because I really hate the sound of a blow dryer. But I don't have to do that with this one because it's on the quieter side. It has 2 speed settings, 3 heat setting, and it has like a cold shot. I just love it. It is a really good hair dryer. It dries my hair within like a good 5-10 minutes, which is impossible because usually it takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to have my hair dry. I just love it. I think it is a wonderful hair dryer. Since we're talking about hair, I really wanted to share this one with you. This is a Charles Worthington Salon at Home Volume and Bounce Texturizing Spray. And I picked this up when I was in Boots in London, and I am hooked to this stuff. I use it every single day. This is basically the drugstore version of the Oral-B Dry Texturizing Spray. It is basically a straight up spray, and you just spray it on your hair, and it really makes your hair all texturized, and it gives you a lot of volume. You can really work with it. I have to mention that it smells really good, but it makes your hair feel a bit funky. They're not soft by any means, but the great thing is that because they're not soft, they have way more grip. So if you do that, it will kind of like stay this way in your hair, if that makes sense. But it's really wonderful if you're doing, for example, a ballerina bun. This is wonderful. It will give you texture. If you do a ponytail, if you want to do like a messy side braid, this is wonderful. It costs like maybe £5, and this is by far one of the best discoveries I made this year. Moving on to makeup. Makeup was a bit tricky this month for me because, as I said, my skin was acting crazy. So a part of me wanted to leave it as it was with a bit of oil to keep it moisturized, but on the other end I looked like hell, so I wanted to have something on my face to look presentable basically. So I've been watching for my Bourjois CC cream over anything because this is a new release from Bourjois and it is lovely. It is a really liquidy formulation, so it keeps your skin smooth and really moisturized, and it kind of color corrects your skin. It doesn't make you look like you're wearing foundation. This is really natural, really dewy, and it was the perfect thing if I wanted to go out the door running some errands and I still wanted to look a bit presentable. I always turn to that because it is great. It has an SPF, it is a light coverage, it looks natural, it was easy to apply, easy to blend, so that was lovely. And then I discovered a new favorite concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I know that everyone talked about it, and there is a reason why. This is just wonderful. I have the shade Medium 1 Custard, and I just love it. I use it every single day underneath my eyes, around my nose, on my chin, on my forehead. I use it everywhere. It's just beautiful. It is creamy, it doesn't crease on you, it stays on for long hours. It really has a a good coverage, like a seriously good coverage, because I can apply it underneath my eyes and I don't look tired anymore, and I just love it. It is seriously worth the hype, so if you wanted to pick one up, I highly recommend it. Something else I wanted to pick up for a while was the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder, and I finally found one in London. I had to chase it amongst like 4 Speaks in Case because it was sold out everywhere. The idea behind this product is basically this is kind of a grey tone brown color that is used to contour. It's not a bronzer by any means, it is a straight up contouring powder. It is really pigmented, so you have to be really careful when you apply it on your face, but it's so great to define your skin, to fake cheekbones, because I really don't have any cheekbones. That is great if you want to define your nose or your eyes. You can really do so many things with that. It looks a bit more natural than a bronzer, and it's not the same kind of effect. A bronzer is really to look like you spend hours in the sun, while this one is straight up contouring, and if you use a highlighter with that, you can totally change the way your face looks, and it's really fun to play around with. And I've been using it. I don't use it on an everyday basis because, let's be honest, if I'm just running to the grocery store, I don't want to contour my face, but whenever I'm filming, whenever I'm going out at night, if I have some kind of meeting, I always use this one because it is so nice to really work on the structure on your face and to play with that. So I highly recommend it, because before that I was using a bronzer and it's really a totally different thing. And then last but not least, I have 2 lip products that I've been loving this month. The first one is a mini size of the Laura Mercier Lip Glacé in Bear Pink. This is actually a little size one that I got in a kit when I was in the US last year. I got it at Sephora. It came with like 5 lip products, and this one was in there, and I actually never used it before this month, and turns out that I am obsessed with it. It's kind of the same vibe as NARS Turkish Delight. It is a really light creamy pink, but I think it is perfect for spring. If you're doing like a smoky eye, it's wonderful with it. If you're going for a really fresh, healthy look, this is also perfect. I love the texture of it. It's not sticky, it stays on for a good couple of hours, and the color payoff is really good. And the last product I want to talk about is the Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm. This is a new release from Revlon as well, and this is a 135 Provocateur shade. I love this shade because it's kind of what I would describe as a wearable red lip. It is a beautiful shiny red tone. It's not like in-your-face red kind of shade. It's more of a pinky reddish tone, but I just love it because I use it during the day, which is something that I struggle with, because sporting a red lip during the day can be fabulous, but it can look a bit too much as well. But since this one is shiny a bit, it's not sheer, but it's not like glossy, it's really shiny. It looks wonderful if you just have a natural makeup look. This will spice it up, and I just love it. The formulation is great, it doesn't budge, it keeps your skin moisturized, and really Revlon is killing it when it comes to these kind of chubby sticks for the lips. So that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you had any favorite this past month, please leave it in the comment section. I would love to know, and I also really want to thank you for your support on this channel, on my blog styleplayground.com. You guys are just wonderful. I love reading your comments, I love reading your suggestions, so please keep them coming. And in the meantime, I will see you next week with a spring edit video.